At this time, spacecraft test conductor Skip Chauvin working with astronaut Buzz Aldrin in the middle seat, covering the final pressurization of the reaction control system for the spacecraft. These are those big thrusters on the side of the service module that are used for maneuvers in space. Each one of these thrusters is capable of 100 pounds of thrust. There are 16 of them located in 4 quadrants around the service module.
This is Houston, contact with a test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of test.
Go with the countdown at this time. The countdown aimed toward landing 2 astronauts on the moon. Meanwhile, at the 320-foot level, the closeout crew now placing the boost protective cover over the hatch now that we have completed the cabin purge and have the proper environment inside the cabin. We have also performed leak checks to assure ourselves that the cabin atmosphere is valid.
Good evening, everybody, and thanks so much for watching News Now, which is a part of Fox10Phoenix.com. My name is Pilar Arias. I am purposely talking as quickly as possible here to let you know what we were about to witness. The Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum is celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing with a life-size projection of the Saturn V rocket on the Washington Monument. The projection started Tuesday. Now here we are on Friday. As we all know, the Saturn V rocket is iconic for carrying the Apollo 11 crew to the moon in 1969. And now tonight and tomorrow we are going to watch a 17-minute show that recreates the launch. We're about to lift off, folks, live in Washington, D.C.
32 minutes past the hour. Spacecraft test conductor Skip Chauvin now has completed the status check of his personnel in the control room. All report they are go for the mission, and this has been reported to the test supervisor, Bill Schick. Conductor for the Lunar module reported that Eagle was go. The swing arm now coming back to its fully retracted position as our countdown continues. T-minus 4 minutes, 50 seconds and counting.
Well, we meet in an hour of change and challenge, in a decade of hope and fear, in an age of both knowledge and ignorance. The greater our knowledge increases, the greater our ignorance unfolds. No man can fully grasp how far and how fast we have come. But condense, if you will, the 50,000 years of man's recorded history in a time span of but a half a century. We know very little about the first 40 years, except at the end of them, advanced man had learned to use the skins of animals. Then about 10 years ago, under this standard, man emerged from his caves. Only 5 years ago, man learned to write. Christianity began less than 2 years ago. The printing press came this year. And then less than 2 months ago, during this whole 50-year span of human history, the steam engine provided a new source of power. Newton explored the meaning of gravity. Last month, electric lights and telephones and automobiles, airplanes became available. Only last week did we develop penicillin and television and nuclear power. And now, if America's new spacecraft succeeds, we will have literally reached the stars before midnight tonight. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. If I were to say, my fellow citizens, we shall send to the moon 240,000 miles away from the control station in Houston, a giant rocket more than 300 feet tall, made of new metal alloys, some of which have not yet been invented, fitted together with a precision better than the finest watch, carrying all the equipment needed for propulsion, guidance, control, communication, on an untried mission to an unknown celestial body, and then return it safely to Earth, re-entering the atmosphere at speeds of over 25,000 miles per hour, causing heat about half that on the temperature of the sun, almost as hot as it is here today, and do all this, and do all this, and do it right,
25 seconds on the Apollo mission, the flight to land of the first men on the moon.
And therefore, as we set sail, we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked.
We passed T-minus 60. 55 seconds and counting. Just reported back. It's been a real smooth countdown. We're on internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 1, 0. All engines running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Power clear.
Downrange 1 mile, altitude 4 miles now. 8 miles downrange, 12 miles high. Velocity 4,000 feet per second. Downrange 35 miles, 30 miles high. Standing by for the outboard engine cut down now.
Stand by for mode 1 Charlie. Mark, mode 1 Charlie.
1 Charlie.
You are go for staging.
Forward cutoff. Shut down. Staging. And ignition.
11 Houston, thrust is go. All engines, you're looking good.
Tower's gone.
Roger, tower.
Houston, be advised the visual is go today. Yeah, they finally gave me a window to look out.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are go for TLI, over.
Apollo 11, thank you. Altitude 177 nautical miles. Confirming mission, and the thrust is go. We're showing velocity 35,570 feet per second.
Yeah, Houston, Apollo 11, hit that and gave us a magnificent ride. All right, Roger, 11, we'll pass that on, and it certainly looks like you're well on your way now. Go for LEM eject.
Houston, could you describe what you're looking at, over?
Roger, you're seeing Earth as we see it at our left-hand window, just a little more than a half Earth. We're looking at the eastern Pacific Ocean and North America, Alaska, United States, Canada, Mexico, and Central America. We can see the oceans with a definite blue cast, see white bands of major cloud formations across the Earth. 75,000 miles from Earth, presently about 48,000 miles from the Moon. It appears now that we have a view of Earth out the window.
11 Houston, if that's not the Earth, we're in trouble. That's Big Mike Collins there.
Yeah, hello there, Sports fans. You got a little bit of me, but Neil's the center couch and Buzz is doing the camera work this time. We are very comfortable up here, though. We do have a happy home. There's plenty of room for the three of us, and I think we're all learning to find our favorite little corner to sit in. We've got coffee up here and various breakfast items. The food so far has been very good. As we pan back out to the distance at which we see the Earth, Apollo 11 signing on.
Roger 11. Thank you very much. That was one of the greatest shows we've ever seen. We sure appreciate it. Over.
This is Apollo Control at 75 hours 26 minutes. Apollo 11 is 425 nautical miles from the Moon. We're 3 minutes away from loss of signal. We'll see you on the other side. Over. Yeah, the Moon is there, boy, in all its splendor. Fantastic. Right back there behind us it looks like a gigantic crater. Look at the mountains going around it. My gosh, they're monsters. So we're getting a beautiful picture in down here now, 11. We can see the horizon and the relative blackness of space. And we're approaching the Terminator now. See the contrast increase, and only the sunlit side of the bridges remain illuminated, while the dark sides in the shadow will become completely black. I think you'll agree that some of these craters that you're seeing in the picture now are really accentuated by the lengthening shadows as it approaches the Terminator. There you have it, our first glimpse of the lunar surface during the Apollo 11 mission. This is Apollo Control, Houston. It is now July 20, the day scheduled for lunar landing. Hello, Eagle, Houston. We're standing by. Over. Roger, Eagle. I'm back. Roger, how does it look? The Eagle has wings. Okay, all flight controllers, gonna go for powered descent. Retro? Go. Fido. Go. Guide. Go. Control. Go. Telcom. Go. GNC. Go. Ecom. Go. Surgeon. Go. Capcom, we're go for powered descent. Eagle, Houston, if you read your go for powered descent, over. Ignition 10%. Altitude's a little high. Houston, you're looking at our Delta H. Good. Flight alarm. Looks good. Looking good to us, over. Accepting its guidance. 1202. Standing by. 1202. Right, retro. Go retro. Throttle down. 6 plus 2. What's the reading on the 1202 program alarm? We have another 1202 alarm. 1202. What's that? It's executive overflow. If it does not occur again, we're fine. We're going that flight. We're going that alarm. Same time, we're go flight. Okay, we're go. We're go. Same time, we're go. Single alarm. Tell them to leave it alone and we'll monitor it, okay? 75 feet. There's looking good, down a half. Rod. He's taking in the Delta H now. Rod. 60 seconds. 2.5 down. Big shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward. Just to the right low. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Tranquility, we copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot. Okay, we're going to be busy for a minute. Okay, keep the chatter down in this room. Hatch reported coming open at 109 hours, 8 minutes, 5 seconds. Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now. I'm at the foot of the ladder. The lamp footbeds are only depressed in the surface about 1 or 2 inches. I'm going to step off the lamp now. That's 1 small step for man, 1 giant leap
International Space Station.
On July 20th, 1969, humans walked on the moon for the first time. Hundreds of thousands of Americans worked together for this moment. Millions more were inspired by it. The United States is working to send humans back to the moon. The Artemis missions will carry the fire of Apollo under the same banner of freedom and peace. The spirit of Apollo is a world in which the sky is no longer the limit, and the moon is just the beginning.
We'd like to give a special